HP is one of the best laptop brands that we know. And this is HP Victus 16, their new budget laptop, which I have high expectations for it. Let's review. Last year I reviewed HP Omen 16 and I loved that laptop. That was one of my best experiences I had with a gaming laptop. One of them because it had SD card slot and this laptop has two. And I liked the design. I liked the minimal design of HP gaming laptops over some too much gamer looks on some brands. Like I have one MSI here. Let me show you. It is too gamery and it is not an ordinary laptop. Just compare it to it. Both of these laptops are in the same price. This is MSI Cyborg, this is HP Victus, and I don't think you can feel anything better with a highly gamer look laptop. And I prefer the more minimal design here, but some people will prefer gamer looks. Before starting the video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and ring the bell icon so you won't miss our next videos like MSI Cyborg 15 review. Okay, let's get to the review. This HP Victus has made from plastic almost in every dimension, and I can't find any metal or aluminum in body and chassis design. This is mostly a good body quality. It is not the best plastic quality, but it is fine. There is some better plastic qualities like in Lenovo Legion 5 or even Asus TUF series, but this is good too. And the keyboard is fine. I liked this keyboard more than IdeaPad Gaming 3 keyboard from Lenovo. And the trackpad is plastic too, but you can get used to it. I found some misclicks on this trackpad when I'm using it because it is not that accurate for you. On the port selection in the left, we have one USB 3 Type A, one audio combo jack, and one AC power. And on the right, we have one Type C, which is Thunderbolt, one 1 gigabit per second RJ45, and one more USB 3 Type A, and one HDMI 2.0 for your display. And this is good. You can work this with laptop, and on the body side, I think it is respectable, and I can give this laptop a 7 out of 10 score. One of the scores I've taken was because of this screen wobble. This laptop has one of the worst hinges I've ever seen, and I don't like the screen wobble here. Also, this laptop has 16-inch screen. I thought it is 15-inch because it's not 16 by 10. It's 16-inch, 16 by 9 aspect ratio. I don't know why, because you gave people SD card slot, but you don't give them 16 by 10 screen. Why? I don't like the screen here. Let's talk about the screen. This laptop has a 16-inch, 250 nits, 144 Hz, 1080p display, which is okay. I can't say it is good because look at this brightness. You can't even see it, I think. You can't see it. I should move the laptop in too many directions to show you this screen. This is not bright enough, and I think under 350 nits is not acceptable in 2023, and this is a problem here. But HP Victus has another model at 144 Hz with 300 nits, which is better and has 100% of sRGB. This model has 60% of sRGB that I don't really like, and the most hated thing for me in this laptop is this screen. I can't take it. And if you want to buy this laptop, just get the 300 nits model. Don't get 60 Hz model, don't get 120 Hz model, don't get 144 Hz with 250 nits of brightness. only 144 Hz with 300 nits brightness. You can configure this model in HP site, and I think if you search enough, you can find a model that says 300 nits on Amazon. In the screen side, I can give this 4 out of 10. It is not acceptable for me. I can't recommend this laptop with this screen to anyone. Because there are better models like this MSI Cyborg or Asus TUF in this price range, and 250 nits is gonna make you cry. Let's talk about performance. Performance on this laptop was okay. Not the perfect, but okay. This model we have right here has Intel 13th Gen i7 13700H with 14 core CPU and 24 MB cache. It is good. And also we have new RTX 3050 with 6 GB of VRAM, which is a good upgrade because last year we had 3050 with 4 GB of VRAM. This year NVIDIA adds 2 GB more VRAM to the 3050, which is good. But in our tests in Time Spy, we gained only, I think, 20% more performance, which didn't please me because I couldn't see that much performance difference with some RTX 3050 laptop. And this can only help you in some scenarios that you will get better performance, a lot of better performance with more VRAM. If you are playing a game that doesn't rely on VRAM, if you are doing something that doesn't rely on VRAM, you won't notice any difference. The only thing that changed is 4 GB of VRAM upgraded to 6 GB of VRAM, which is okay, but I wanted to see more because it's a lot weaker than RTX 3060. It's around 40% weaker than RTX 3060 with the same amount of VRAM, which I didn't like. But I had some problems when I was benchmarking and playing games on this laptop. I had good performance in first 5 minutes, and then CPU and GPU, both of them, decreased their watts and made the laptop cool. Gaming laptops usually works around at 90 degrees Celsius, but this laptop works at 70 degrees Celsius. I don't know why, but they limited the wattage on the CPU to 45 watts. I don't know why, because I had 150 watts in the first 5 minutes of test on Cinebench R23, and they got me a hit in the performance side. I don't know why. I lost 3,000 points, 2,000 to 3,000 points on Cinebench because of this thing, and I don't really like it. It's maybe because of some thermal limitations or thermal headroom this laptop has, but this can affect your performance so badly that can lower your CPU performance from 3700 range to 12650H range, which is a bummer. You are buying a 3700H CPU, not some low-end i5 or i7. On the gaming side, you are watching some footage and some screenshots from our games. I got almost 400 FPS on Valorant, which is good. This shows it can handle any game for you. And I had good performance on Apex Legends. As I said, it's not as high as RTX 3060, but it is enough, and you can play on this laptop with this 144 Hz display easily, and you won't notice any lags at this time in some AAA or some online games. But if you want to play something like Cyberpunk on this laptop, you will need to play it on medium or low setting. But there is DLSS. In this laptop, you will get DLSS 2. But if you spend some more dollars, you can get RTX 4050 with DLSS 3, which is a lot better than this one. I prefer RTX 4050 than 3050, but if you can't afford more and this is the highest thing you can buy, I can recommend you this model. On the upgradable side, you can upgrade your 2 slots of RAM and 2 slots of SSD on this laptop, which is good, and this makes this laptop a future-proof laptop. In the performance side, I can give this, I think, a 7 out of 10 score. I didn't like the thermal headroom in this laptop, but it can handle almost any game for you. At this price, it is respectable and you will get enough. I can give it a 7 out of 10. The speaker quality in this laptop is almost good. I could play some music and enjoy it. Audio card was good too. I can hear footsteps in games easily. Also, I loved battery life in this laptop. I don't know how, but they managed to gain almost 6 hours of battery life, which is nice. And this model has 80 watt hour of battery life. I enjoyed this battery life in this laptop, and I think it is one of the best battery lives you will get on a budget laptop. Overall, I think I can give this laptop a 7 out of 10 score, and I liked using it. I can recommend you to buy this laptop, but don't buy this screen option. Just buy 300 nits model. If you have any questions or any opinion about this laptop, please comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks, bye. I can dance with this screen bubble.